Have you ever wondered if the universe has its own moral compass? A kind of cosmic justice system that ensures every action has a consequence? This idea isn't just a fantasy. It's a concept that has captivated humanity for millennia. It's called karma. And today, we're going to dive deep into what it really means, beyond the simple catchphrases. So, what is karma? At its core, karma is a fundamental principle in several Eastern religions, including Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism. It's often described as a universal law of cause and effect, where every action, thought, and word we put out into the world eventually comes back to us. Think of it not as a divine punishment or reward, but as a natural, impartial law, like gravity. It doesn't judge, it simply operates. The word itself comes from the Sanskrit root kri, which means to do or to act. So, literally, karma is action. Let's explore the core philosophy, which I like to call the echo of action. Imagine your life as a vast, open valley. Every word you speak and every action you take is like a shout into this valley. Inevitably, an echo returns. A kind word might echo back as a supportive friendship. A deceitful act might echo back as betrayal. This is the essence of ethical causality. It's not about an eye for an eye, but about the quality of the energy you generate. Good actions, driven by positive intentions, create good karma. Harmful actions, rooted in negative intentions, create bad karma. A key part of this philosophy is the idea of seeds. Every action plants a seed in our consciousness. These seeds don't always sprout immediately. They can lie dormant for days, years, or even, according to some beliefs, lifetimes. But eventually, when the conditions are right, they will ripen and bear fruit. This explains why the consequences of our actions aren't always immediate. The seed of a kind deed you performed long ago might blossom into unexpected help when you need it most. And this brings us to a crucial point: intent. In the philosophy of karma, your intention is just as important, if not more so, than the action itself. Why did you do what you did? Was it out of genuine compassion or for personal gain? If you donate to a charity just to show off, the karmic value of that act is different than if you did it from a place of pure generosity. The universe, in this view, isn't just looking at the what, it's deeply concerned with the why. Your intention is the energy that powers the action and determines the nature of the echo that returns. While karma has its roots in the East, its core message has resonated globally. You've definitely heard the Western version: what goes around, comes around. This phrase captures the essence of moral reciprocity. It's a simple, powerful idea that our actions create a ripple effect, and we will eventually find ourselves on the receiving end of the very energy we put out. It's a concept that is deeply woven into our cultural fabric, appearing in our music, our movies, and our everyday conversations. This idea serves a vital social function. It encourages us to treat others as we would like to be treated. Why? Because we intuitively understand that our kindness will likely be met with kindness, and our hostility with hostility. This fosters a sense of social harmony and cooperation. It's a foundational principle for building trust and stable communities. Imagine a society where everyone truly believed their actions would boomerang back to them. It would likely be a much more considerate and compassionate world. This brings us to something called the just world hypothesis. This is a cognitive bias where people tend to believe that the world is fundamentally fair and that people get what they deserve. The idea of karma fits perfectly into this framework. It offers a comforting explanation for the seemingly random and often unfair events of life. It suggests that, in the grand cosmic scheme of things, justice will prevail. If someone is suffering, this hypothesis might lead one to believe they must have done something to deserve it. If someone is prosperous, they must have earned it through good deeds. While this can be reassuring, it can also lead to victim blaming, but we'll get into the nuances of that a bit later. So, why is this logic of good for good and bad for bad so incredibly popular across so many cultures? I think it boils down to four key human needs. First, predictability. The world can feel chaotic and random. Karma offers a framework that makes sense of it all. It provides a set of rules for the universe. If I do good things will happen to me. This creates a sense of order and control in a world that often feels out of our control. It empowers us by suggesting that we can actively shape our own future through our present actions. Second, accountability. The concept of karma places responsibility squarely on our own shoulders. We can't blame our misfortunes on bad luck or other people indefinitely. Our life is a reflection of our past actions and choices. This can be a tough pill to swallow, but it's also incredibly liberating. It means we are the architects of our own destiny. If we don't like our current situation, we have the power to change it by changing our actions and intentions moving forward. Third, hope. Karma is a powerful source of hope, especially for those who are suffering or witnessing injustice. It promises that no good deed goes unnoticed and no bad deed goes unpunished, even if we don't see the results immediately. It gives people the strength to persevere in doing the right thing, even when it's difficult, trusting that their efforts will eventually bear fruit. It's the belief that kindness isn't a waste of time and that justice, in the long run, is inevitable. And fourth, social glue. As we touched on earlier, karma acts as a moral guide that encourages pro-social behavior. It's a kind of unwritten social contract. The shared belief that our actions have consequences helps bind communities together, promoting cooperation, empathy, and mutual respect. It's a powerful deterrent against harmful behavior and an incentive for positive contributions to society. Now, it's crucial to address some common nuances and misconceptions about karma. The popular, simplified version can be misleading. First, the timing issue. Karma is not an instant vending machine where you put in a good deed and immediately get a reward. As we discussed with the seed analogy, the consequences can take a very long time to manifest. This is why we see good people suffer and bad people prosper. Their current situation might be the result of seeds planted long ago, and the seeds they are planting now will ripen in the future. Second, it's not a transaction. You can't game the system. Performing good deeds with the selfish expectation of a specific reward corrupts the intention and, therefore, the karmic outcome. It's not about accumulating points. Karma is about personal growth and the purification of consciousness. The real reward of a good deed is the positive change it creates within you, making you a more compassionate and mindful person. The external benefits are just a side effect of that internal transformation. Finally, we must understand the complexity of the system. Life is not a simple equation. The suffering of an individual is never just the result of one single past action. It's the culmination of countless actions, thoughts, and intentions from this life, and, in some belief systems, past lives, all interacting with the actions of others and the environment. Blaming a person's suffering solely on their bad karma is a gross oversimplification and lacks compassion. The just world hypothesis can be dangerous here. Instead of judging, the principle of karma should inspire us to offer help and kindness, as our actions toward them will become part of our own karma. So, in the end, what is karma? It's more than just what goes around, comes around. It's a profound philosophy about action, intention, and consequence. It's a moral compass that guides us toward ethical living, not out of fear of punishment, but out of a deep understanding of cause and effect. It encourages us to be mindful of our thoughts, words, and deeds, recognizing that each one sends a ripple out into the universe. In a way, karma is the ultimate self-fulfilling prophecy. If you believe your actions matter and consistently choose kindness, compassion, and integrity, you will naturally create a more positive reality for yourself and those around you. You will build stronger relationships, attract more opportunities, and cultivate a sense of inner peace. You become the change you wish to see, and the universe, in turn, reflects that change back to you. It's a call to take responsibility for our lives and to consciously create the future we desire, one action, one thought, one intention at a time. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this exploration of karma interesting, please give this video a like and subscribe for more deep dives into the ideas that shape our world. Let me know your thoughts on karma in the comments below. See you next time.